Well, we're cooking today here in our beautiful showroom kitchen provided by Fisher Kitchen and Bath here in the Topeka Hy-Vee Club room. And when I asked Marge if she wanted to come on the segment and cook with me, I said, Marge, what would you like to cook? And she immediately said,
cherry pie.
Cherry pie. So we're kind of making a cheater's version of cherry pie today because we're using the store-bought Hy-Vee pie crusts, which are really wonderful. And we're using 1 large can of the Wilderness Original Country Cherry and 1 small can, because what we're going to make today, Marge, as you can see, is a deep dish cherry pie. But what's going to make it special is we're going to make a lattice top, which is what my grandma used to make all the time. And I know that you knew both my grandparents, Roy and Lucille Fry, and Ralph and Elsie Chance. So you and I go way, way back.
Way, way back.
Way, way back.
Beautiful people.
Well, thanks. I thought they kind of were. But right here in my cherries, I already added 1 teaspoon of our pure almond extract. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this into, doesn't it smell good? Yeah. We have a cherry tree in our backyard, so I often make cherry pie, but not with canned filling. My boys won't let me. They want the real stuff. But today we're going to use the Wilderness. And so now I'm going to let you do the work of the lattice. Are you up for that? I'm going to move these over just so I can pull this pie over to you. And there's kind of an art to this. I think we have a camera above us, so I'm going to pull this over kind of to the center of our frame. But what we kind of do is usually I start with 5 strips on my pie, and I use the long ones. I'll see if I can remember how to do this, how Grandma showed me to. But we want to start with 5, just like this, an odd number, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll put 1 strip, we'll pull 2 of these back, like that, and we'll put 1 strip there. Now, Marge, if you want to pull those back,
I think you're doing such a good job.
Am I doing a good job?
A good job, Allie. I hate to interfere.
You're doing great. And then what we'll do is we'll pull these 3 back, like this. You're on the right track. Here's your next strip.
You're going to make a cook of me.
Yep, I am going to make a cook of you. And then there you go. You got it. And this one will come back. And then we'll flip the middle 2, just like that. Those 2 will go that way.
Now this your grandmother taught you this?
My grandma Lucille taught me this, but she never made cherry pie. She was always making a 2-crust strawberry pie, which of course is my all-time favorite. And then I'm going to flip these back. Here's your next strip, Miss Marge. Okay.
Yes.
A little bit. We don't want it overpowering. Now, my grandma, of course, would have let me do this. She would have let me spoon right into this hot pie. My mom may not have, but that's the good thing about grandmas.
That's what grandmas are for.
That's what grandmas are for, you know it? And, of course, once this cools off, we could slice it. It would set up. But right now, it's gooey and runny and yummy, just like I like it.
This is beautiful. I'm so pleased to have this experience.
Well, I'm glad you could join me.
Yes. It's been refreshing, and I know and love all her grandparents, and they were terrific people, terrific in every way. And as neighbors and people who knew much more than I gained from their knowledge.
Well, thank you for saying that. Thank you, and thank you for being my guest today. It was a special treat to have you. Please come and see us here at your Topeka Hy-Vee store, where we make your life easier, healthier, happier. And remember, this recipe is at Hy-Vee Topeka Facebook page, WIBW.com, and also ChefAllie's.com. So look it up and make yourself a yummy cherry pie. This is Chef Allie along with Marge, and remember, now you're cooking.